Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk. Happy Friday Eve. Good morning, Justin Ellick.
Happy Friday Eve. Good morning to you, Noam Layden. We will start here on the NBA hardwood in Brooklyn. Cam Johnson scored 26 points. Nick Claxton had 16, and the Nets beat the Pacers 99-90 to end a 3-game losing streak. Shake Milton had 15 points off the bench for the Nets. After Indiana's Pascal Siakam scored 4 consecutive points to tie it at 80 with just over 8 minutes left, the Nets responded with a 10-0 run, making it 90-80 on Jalen Wilson's basket with just under 6 minutes remaining. Brooklyn outscored Indiana 19-10 over the last 8 minutes. Johnson has scored at least 20 points in 9 games this season. Up next for the Nets, they'll host the Milwaukee Bucks on Sunday. Looking ahead to basketball action tonight, the Knicks are back at it at home, getting ready for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off against the Charlotte Hornets. Nothing doing on the ice last night, and it'll be another relatively quiet night for local NHL action tonight, with just the Islanders returning to the ice for a 7:30 p.m. puck drop against the Seattle Kraken. And it is Thursday, which means the start of Week 14 in the NFL with tonight's installment of Thursday Night Football. This week, it'll be the 9-3 Green Bay Packers. They're third place in that very, very strong NFC North in Detroit to battle the division rival and NFC North first place Lions, who stand tied with the Kansas City Chiefs with the best record in the NFL at 11-1 overall. Kickoff from Detroit is scheduled for 8:15 p.m. with the Lions heading in as 3-point home favorites. Locally on the gridiron this weekend, the 2-10 Giants will welcome in the 4-8 New Orleans Saints on Sunday afternoon as 4.5-point underdogs. The Giants plan to start Drew Lock at quarterback for the second straight week, according to head coach Brian Dable. Lock gets sent out over Tommy DeVito, who was limited at yesterday's practice with a forearm injury. As for the 3-9 Jets, they're getting set to pay the 5-7 Dolphins a visit in South Beach as 6-point underdogs. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers sent a strong message yesterday to team ownership and perhaps potential future employers during his weekly appearance on the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN. Despite his struggles, Rodgers said he has nothing to prove over the final 5 games, inferring that his career accomplishments should supersede his performance down the stretch. The 4-time MVP said it would be, quote, ridiculous to make a player with his resume audition for next season. If they want me to stay, fantastic, the 4-time MVP said. If it takes these 5 games, maybe they don't want what I bring to the table. With that being said, I'd love to play really frigging well the last 5 games. At least he kept it PG there.
Yeah.
No. But that's what Rodgers thinks, the newly 41-year-old veteran quarterback there. For
So is he coming back or no?
Well, I think, yeah, he's coming back. It's whether or not it's going to be for the Jets. So we will
what do you think?
I don't think it'll be for the Jets. I think at 41, I mean, you could have done as great as you wanted in your entire career, but you're still 41, so you still have to prove that you're able to do it at 41 years old as opposed to 40 years old as opposed to 39 years old. So everybody's got something to prove in this league, so I don't really know where he's coming from in terms of I have nothing to prove in these last 5 games. It is an audition for next year, but that's just my opinion. You know, if Brett Favre wants to come back at age 55 or whatever at this point in his life and say, well, look at my resume, I should just be able to walk onto an NFL field tomorrow and play quarterback for somebody, that's ridiculous. So Aaron Rodgers sounds ridiculous, in my most humble opinion.
Well, that's what you were asking for, yeah.
That's your sports. I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.